Hi, you guys. Erin here. Just wanted to drop in with you real quick because if you have been following astrology at all, then you have probably heard that Saturn has officially moved into the sign of Pisces. Now, this is a very significant transit. Saturn will remain in the sign of Pisces for the next 3 years. Now, we will all experience this as a collective. And it's a very interesting transit because if we picture Saturn's influence, okay, Saturn beams out these cold blue rays. Really, Saturn's energy is restrictive. Okay, Saturn's energy brings things like limitations and discipline and responsibilities and obstacles. Okay, now the Piscean influence is very mystical, very flowy, very feminine. It's the side that is said to have 1 foot in the spirit realm and 1 foot in the physical realm. And generally speaking, the sign of Pisces is not so good at things like earthly, mundane responsibilities, where that's exactly what Saturn is trying to bring. Okay, Saturn is often referred to as the great malefic, but he is also the great teacher. Saturn brings wisdom through lessons. Now, generally speaking, those lessons are tough lessons to learn, but we really can gain from this transit if we're using it in the best way possible. Okay, now as a collective, this transit may bring things like sensitivities to the harshness of the world. But one quality that I've been thinking about with this transit, Saturn actually rules the structure of minerals, as in gemstones, crystals. And clearly, crystals and gemstones are very much related to spirituality. Over these 3 years, it would be a really good idea to spend some time to get familiar with all the different types of gemstones. Maybe not all of them because there's so many of them, but at least find out which ones resonate with you. I mean, they really are so unique to each other. Some gemstones are going to amplify energies and make them bigger. Some gemstones are going to sort of restrict, like a Saturnian energy. Sometimes these gemstones, like a blue sapphire, can bring a tightness energy, a coldness energy. Sometimes the red gemstones can heat things up. The black gemstones often bring a very good, strong amount of protection in. So this is a really good time to take advantage of understanding the way that gemstones work through this transit. But most importantly, we all experience this transit incredibly uniquely. Okay. Now, and also don't forget, Saturn doesn't go away. We're always experiencing Saturn's energy. We're always going to be experiencing some sort of a lesson in life. There's always some sort of a restriction or an obligation or a responsibility or something where we need to be disciplined with. However, sometimes those things show up more prominently than others. And a lot of this depends on our own natal chart. Do you have anything in your natal chart that's in the sign of Pisces? Is your sun in Pisces? Is your moon in Pisces? Your Mars, is your Saturn in Pisces? If so, you're going to be having a Saturn return. So again, this is very unique to each and every one of us, but a really good trick to understand which area of your own life this is specifically going to manifest for you is through your natal chart. And you do need to know approximately what time you were born to be able to work with what I'm about to talk about here. Okay. In our natal chart, we have these things called houses that rule over areas of our life. Okay. Now, for some people in their natal chart, the sign of Pisces rules, say, their house of money. Okay. Now, if that's the case, if Pisces rules your second house, your house of money, then over these 3 years, you may experience this situation where you have to be very cautious with your finances, or all of a sudden an unexpected large bill came in, something along those lines. That's Saturn trying to teach you how to be responsible with your finances. Or maybe you've got Saturn in your 10th house, which is the house of career, which is actually usually a pretty darn good transit because Saturn loves going through the house of career. He can bring you the peak of your career as long as you're being responsible with it. Or some people are going to have Pisces ruling their house of relationships. And in that case, there may be some lessons to learn through a partnership. Some people will have the sign of Pisces ruling their house of communication. And over these 3 years, they may learn to speak with authority. There's all these different areas of our life where this could be manifesting for you specifically. And through an astrology reading, I can show you that. I can show you how to prepare for this specific transit. Again, Saturn is no fun, but he definitely can bring us rewards. Some serious wisdom can come from Saturn if we know how to work with this energy. So if you would like to schedule an astrology reading, please do visit the East West website, eastwest.org. You'll find a link on there that says readers and healers. And under that link, you will find right where to book a reading with me. Okay, you guys, I do hope to hear from some of you.